Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Sliding in at the wing spots, it's Ivey and Thompson. Duren out there with Medu, and it's Cunningham in at the point. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine are the guard set. Thomas is out there with Williams, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And it's Chicago to start out. Now, here's Ball. He kicks it to Williams. The three from Thomas. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Pistons ball.
Now Cunningham. Pass to Duren. Thompson outside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Thompson outside. Pass to Medu. Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ivey. This one for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Thomas. The rebound by Ivey. Thomas gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Cunningham passes to Thompson. And the pass to Medu. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Yeah, the reserves add another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Duren, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Ball. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Cunningham against Ball. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Cunningham outside. Over Ball. Here's Thompson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Chicago leading by 4. Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Thomas. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Green is checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Zach LaVine. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's Chicago. They've got an 8-0 run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And when it comes to Kobe White, a young guard who shoots with assertiveness,
Well, he's a guy that knows his role, Greg, and when he's out there, his teammates encourage him to shoot the ball because they know how hot he can get.
And the first one drops. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Here's Grimes. He averages about 5 points a game. Here's Sasser. He's covered by Ball. Sasser can't hit. Pass to Green. It's White on the wing. Back to Green. To the middle. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Green. 10 points for the Profits.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Sasser. Still scoreless. And there's the goal on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And Detroit with a change here, too. Flynn's checked in. Here's Stewart. And he makes good on the layup.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Flynn against White. Outside, Green. It's White on the wing to the inside. Here's Thomas. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
19 seconds left to play in the first. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Flynn. One second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands.
And so... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
They've got Dosunmu. Green is out there with Thomas. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Williams at center. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA.
Hey, guys. Well, the Prophet in the last game against New Orleans lit up the floor. Finished with 30 points, and he got lots of great looks. He's shooting it at a high clip. When this team is playing together and playing for one another, they're a force. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
You know, Richard, this is not just your job. You're a huge fan of basketball. So, that being said, who was your favorite player to watch?
Back in the day, it was David Robinson. He was my very, very first favorite player, and I actually got to play against him in his last game that he ever played in the NBA Finals when they beat us. But right now, it's probably Steph Curry, Jokic, LeBron. I love guys that just play the game in such a beautiful, unique way. As a fan, that's my favorite.
Cunningham's shot is off.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
And Thompson throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. This is it to Thomas. Over Thompson. And, yep, and they dropped after rolling around the rim. Thomas got 14 points.
he has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Pistons trail by 8. Cunningham left side with the drive. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustment on the offensive end.
So it's Chicago, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing.
The Pistons, 19.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at the Prophet in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
On the floor for Detroit, guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Medu is out there with Durham. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Well, the talent is clearly there for Lonzo Ball, Richard, but injuries have held him back throughout his career.
He's such a fun player to watch, too. He's fast, he's smart, unselfish, and plays hard on both ends of the floor. You just pray for him to stay healthy.
Cunningham outside. Inside. Here's Durham. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
The assist.
And it's 6 points here for Jalen Durham. It's Thomas on the wing. Wasted no time on that one. Thomas got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Here's Medu. He's guarded by Williams. Medu can't hit. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. Thompson passes to Medu. Pass to Cunningham. The 3. Tries again. And it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got it back down to within single digits for the Pistons. Ball against Cunningham. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Bulls. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, there's the Pistons. Just need to take it a game at a time.
And right now, for the Pistons, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Levine, and it's White in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Dosunmu. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Dosunmu's got his first points of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Outside, White. The dish to Thomas. Over Thompson. Thomas, no good.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Bulls leading by 11. Dosunmu, the pass to Thomas. Detroit with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Here's Williams. Second chance shot, and Thomas at the lay-in. Good. Thomas got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
And you can't teach effort. You can encourage it, but this is why you covet guys who are so self-motivated.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Alex Caruso comes in for Drummond. And it's Luke Kennard in for Dosunmu.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
There's the pass to Fontecchio. 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Wiseman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, nice job by Wiseman to get some contact while in the act. Heady play.
The Pistons have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And both free throws good for Wiseman. Chicago leading by 11. Down low. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
With 1 on the clock, and the layup is up and in.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters in there.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We come back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Alex Caruso out there with Thomas. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 of the game for Chicago.
A strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And Ball, a transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Cunningham outside. To the paint. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. The Bulls leading by 7. Upside Thomas shoots the 3. Thomas with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Meadow. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Caruso kicks to Thomas. Thomas with another miss. He feeds it to Drummond. Bulls moving the ball around. Second shot opportunity. That's good from Thomas on the assist from Ball. Thomas got 22.
And Ball, a terrific distributor. He's got great size at that point guard position, which enables him to see over smaller defenders.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Caruso drills the three-pointer. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And the man has no part. And that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
An effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You've got to at least show a little heart out here.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pistons talked to his team during the break. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Ball against Cunningham. Going inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And at the offensive end, Cunningham is relentless. He will wear their defense out.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Offside Thomas over Thompson. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. Pistons trail by 12 and stolen by Thomas. Dishes it to Ball. Thompson with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's Thomas on the wing. Offensive rebound. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Drummond's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Chicago calls timeout. They're up by 12. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, the Prophet.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Takes the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Thomas got 27 points.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win
for the Bulls. You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Prophet.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Here's Durant. Good D by Drummond. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's Thomas outside. The rebound by Ivy. Detroit with the ball. Down by 15. Thompson can't connect from short range.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And so Chicago takes this. And by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
I'm always flexing. I think mula sa kagswito da bugo man di ay di mi kasabay mura sa kagkitsa da wa kayangay samog kay kagnaw samog katanaon at pag inamaw storya rang galabaw I think mura kagsikitsa da wa kayangay ay palabi dagan kay kag arti wa kay agi